Hey horror fans, and welcome to episode 4 of R-rated horror commentary. Tonight's movie is Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan from 1989. A boat of graduating high school students bound for Manhattan pulls Jason Voorhees along for the ride. Look out, New York, here comes hell in a hockey mask.
Oh man, alright. Jason Takes Manhattan. We're at the Paramount logo. About 2 or 3 seconds in. Dan Donnelly, you want to count this one down?
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And there's the changing of the to JJ.
I never noticed that before, dude.
They do it the whole fucking movie.
I never noticed that before.
You know this part coming up where this guy's talking? They originally wanted that to be Jason's voice.
No.
Yes. I shit you not.
You know, I never really minded the fact that there was a little narration there.
Yeah, it's like, cool.
They're just trying to keep a little bit of that, setup, like they did in the earlier movies going, so that you just can jump in and know what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you like the soundtrack?
I loved it. Well, I love these rock songs that played during the movie. The actual musical score is kind of meh.
Yeah.
I think the same guy who did his own stuff in Part 7 did this as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my trivia gets a little sketchy on all this stuff, so I'll let you fill me in on some of it. But yeah, it just seems like it doesn't have the Manfredini stuff in it because it just doesn't fit.
It's not Manfredini shit at all.
I think he said something like he just kind of supervised, or he just kind of like hung back.
Oh, really?
That might even been Part 7. I remember seeing him.
That might make
talking
sense.
about it, where he's just like, I was there, but I didn't really do anything. I was like supervising, or
that would make sense as to why they used like musical score from the previous movies in some of Part 7 too. Then.
Yeah, they just recycled it or whatever. But
Kelly Hugh,
yeah,
with these street punks. Yeah,
I love this song though.
Yeah, me too.
It's such an '80s song, but I don't know.
The darkest.
I remember this. It's such an late '80s song too, and like. Right before you hit 90, and it just sounds just like that, you know?
Yep.
But,
that's one thing I always like in these movies, too. You can definitely tell, like, the time changes throughout the 80s in these movies. There's an awesome diner in New York / Vancouver.
Yeah, right. I know, I looked it up. I was like, I looked up if it was a real spot, and they're like, nope. Vancouver.
They actually cut a cool part out in this escalator scene. I saw it online. Like, Jason's walking. Did you see it? He's walking down the escalator, and there's, like, a girl in the way, and he just fucking moves her out of the way.
No, I haven't seen that, dude.
Yeah.
I like how they're just using B-roll shots
I know.
Later in the movie. It's like fucking lazy, man. Lazy and cheap.
Here's New York.
Those are the same thugs from later.
Yeah, these are all the same fucking areas at the end of the movie.
Is the guy praying or like liquefying heroin right there?
He's liquefying the heroin.
Maybe he's double tasking.
You'd think he would just use a lighter instead of just going out of the way to light a candle.
Yeah, right. Too cheap to buy a candle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe he doesn't want to use fuel in his lighter. Uh-oh, we're going underwater. Miraculously, Crystal Lake has opened up to the ocean.
That's a huge leap of faith, man. Mm-hmm. You really have to put aside your logic for that one.
I don't know why they just didn't have him follow people onto a ship and then go to Crystal Lake instead of having it open to the fucking... So stupid, or whatever.
I don't think New Jersey, let's say Nobibusco is not that far from the East Coast, really. Yep. I mean, geographically speaking, it's only like maybe, I don't know, like 50 to 80 miles away or something.
Yeah.
You know? It's like an hour and a half on the train or something. But there's no, like, they would have been going down a pretty decent sized river, like ones that you would find in the Midwest, to make it to the fucking ocean. You know? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, like the director, he said that they thought about that, and they're just like, fuck it.
You can tell most of the shit in this movie is fuck it.
And like the director, you see him in interviews and he just seems like such a nice guy, but he just doesn't seem like the right kind of guy for this kind of outfit.
He didn't give it. He's not a Jason. He doesn't care.
It's like he should have been directing like kids movies or something, because he's like this happy-go-lucky kind of doofus.
Yep.
And I'm sure he did the best he could, but they were just like, who cares? Like, people just,
people just accept it.
They'll figure it out. They'll just
little did he know,
suspension of disbelief kind of thing. It's like that does nag at me. It's not really that big of a deal.
No,
because you figure he's got to get there somehow, and they did it in a very pragmatic way, but
pretty much. And now there's a big giant fucking powered fucking thing running through the lake.
Yeah, right? Fucking running power from one side of the lake to the other, I guess. I mean, I do like the Crystal Lake environment they have.
Yeah, it looks good.
And it looks like Crystal Lake enough, It's a big lake.
Jimmy.
That dude looks like a chick too, man.
He's got better hair than her.
I know, right? Pretty boy.
I always like these little tell you about the past scenes.
The exposition.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the word, yeah.
That is pretty lame, though. It's just like, oh, that's very convenient. So why is he a normal? I guess it's because it's supposed to be what she's imagining in her head. But
if you notice from the movie, he progressively looks like what he really is.
I don't like that idea too, and it's so weird because when he talks about that in interviews,
I get it, but I don't like it.
He it's almost like he's bragging about that as like some sort of like great idea, and it's like no, everybody knows what little Jason looks like.
Yeah, he's definitely not in tune with like the fans or like the franchise at all.
I really feel like they just kind of hit the reset button every time with these movies so that they can just... If you get new people every time, it's so much cheaper than bringing people back. Because usually when people come back, they want to ask for more money.
More money, yeah.
The only time they ever reprise a role is like, I think Tommy...
Yeah.
The Felds came
Kane
back
Hodder.
for a little... Yeah, and Kane Hodder. I think Steve Miner came back for 2 and 3, right? He was on 2 and 3. He was on 1, but just as a assistant. Then he did 2 and 3. But I mean, most of the time these are like new dudes. I think it's just because they think every time they make one of these movies, it's a crapshoot whether they're going to make any money. So they don't really invest anything in it. They just want to shit something out and see if people buy it.
Yep.
And they do. So it's like these movies could have been so much better if they just believed in the franchise.
People would still... buy it anyways, if they made it better.
Yeah.
The studios don't see that shit, though. They just need that product. Need that money.
Yeah. And that's, I think, what's the problem with the franchise still now.
They're still doing it.
Yeah, they're still fucking with it. They're like, they don't have any confidence in it.
I don't get it. It's people love Jason. All they need to see is Jason killing people at Camp Crystal Lake.
Well, because they think that our generation loves Jason, which is a dwindling demographic. But do the millennials even know who Jason is? Do they care?
That's why you do the same thing. It'd be fresh for them. That's what I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
Aren't people sick and tired of like the ghost movies where you get sucked into the camera and all that?
Oh, those found footage.
Yeah.
Like Paranormal Activity and all that boring shit.
I got so pissed when they were trying to talk about new Jason movie being a found footage one or some shit.
Oh, that would have been horrible, dude. That would have been so gimmicky. And it's just such an obvious solution. And it wouldn't cost a lot of money to do it.
Nope.
It
wouldn't be. It would.
This is just such a like internet debated thing, dude. Where people just talk about like, why don't they just do it? Follow the formula and do it. Why don't they just follow the formula and do it? And they always try to come up with some fucking
gimmick,
bullshit thing. Yeah, it's like
we have to reinvent the franchise. No, motherfucker.
I mean, they could do some interesting new things with it, but just follow it within the framework of the basic formula that works.
Yeah.
Give us Jason. Give us a classic-looking Jason. Bring Kane Hodder back. That would be a huge selling point. Are
Creative,
you kidding me?
cool kills.
Oh my god, that would set the internet on fire if they did that. Kane Hodder's coming back. Tease a hockey mask that looks like the classic hockey mask.
Yep.
Bring it back to Nobi Bosco.
Yeah.
Nobi Buscu, Bob Monopsko.
Dude, I'm hoping the game will like make people realize.
I think it will.
The movie people. Wait a minute,
I think
the classic stuff still works.
I think the game, if it's a huge success, will bring the franchise back, and it'll give it a blueprint for the studios to follow because they'll go like, oh, people really like this. It just seems so obvious to us, but I think they're just really out of touch.
Yeah, they're definitely out of touch, dude. This is definitely my least favorite Jason look out of most of the movies.
Yeah, I'm not into the slimy Jason. I mean, I guess it doesn't bother me too much.
I like it in the sense that it's a good contrast because his mask is light and then the whole body's dark. But
yeah,
it's just kind of whatever.
Yeah, he's a mediocre. I mean, he was so much better. Like his costume in 7 was incredible, dude.
Yep.
With the spine and like the busted fucking the jaw on the side and like
exactly.
He was so cool in that, and they just threw all that out the window in this.
Let's throw a fucking trash bag on him.
Yeah, totally. Like a mucusy
black
trash
gloves.
bag. I mean, I guess Slimy's all right, but it's just kind of like.
At least, I mean, Kane Hodder makes it look cool though. You know?
Yeah.
No one could have came out like that, like Kane Hodder.
I don't know why they would do him in all like really dark blue or navy black or something.
It's gray. The thing's gray, but I think the slime makes it look darker on camera.
Is it like a two-piece or is it a jumpsuit?
I think it's just a button-up and pants.
See, it's just not visually interesting.
No, it's not. Especially when you had part 7 and then you go to this.
And I feel like his mask is a little too yellow.
Yeah, it's just very orangey yellowish. They definitely went crazy with that. They got the marks different. But, that could be chopped up to someone just getting a mask and fucking with it their own way.
Yeah.
The mask definitely looks wider, too. Like, kind of a little bit bigger.
Very oval. But he's still within the realm of acceptable.
Looks good. I mean...
Voorhees. Jason Voorhees. I just think it would have been cool to come back with another gnarly version of what they did in 7. Because that was just so epic, you know?
That bitch snapped his fucking mask in half.
I also don't like that they do the like mesh where the eyes are, so you can't see anything.
Yeah,
I would like to have seen a little.
I think honestly, for this Jason, it kind of works because he's pretty much like a fucking he's like
Dude, that's so
monster.
Obviously not the East Coast. That's so obviously the West Coast, like the Pacific Northeast. Mm-hmm. Is that Freddy?
That's Toby.
Toby.
Yeah, Toby. She's pretty hot.
Yeah, she's cute.
I just imagine her in like modern day clothes and like straight hair.
She's got 90s clothes on. Mm-hmm. Stephen King's pen.
No, yeah, Stephen King supposedly used the pen.
Yeah, right. She's lying to her. I don't think Stephen King would have written with that. He probably would have written with a fucking laptop.
Yeah. A regular
typewriter.
Pen. Yeah, typewriter or something.
He like picked it up and looked at it in an antique shop once, and all of a sudden it was like Stephen King's pen.
Stephen King, touch this.
Yeah, dude, I've been to not Vancouver, but Victoria. Mm-hmm. When I was in the Navy, and it looks just like this.
Yeah, dude. Wow, look how big Crystal Lake, man. Oh man.
There's nothing like New Jersey about this at all.
What was that other lake called? Remember in the first one there was 2 lakes. Maybe that's the other lake.
Oh yeah, right. With seaweed and like it's so obviously like marine life there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you hear the seagulls and shit. Why would they not cut that out?
I know. Laziness.
Yeah.
Ignorance. I don't know.
Get me a Jason movie out. We need money.
Where are all these like kids that populate the boat, but then aren't there?
I know. You only see a handful of them.
Right.
This guy does play a good like villain. Like you're like glad to see him get it.
Yeah, he actually is a character you remember in this movie. Mm-hmm. But he's a classic dick, you know.
Yep.
Look at my sweater; it has an anchor on it.
Look how high her fucking jeans are. They're going on a class trip to New York City.
There ain't no mountains like that in New Jersey, I can tell you that.
Fuck no.
It's hilly, but there's no fucking snow-capped mountains. Yeah. Can you imagine having to be raised by that fucking cockbag?
I know.
With his fucking dyed hair.
You know, it's funny you say that about all the kids that are supposed to be on this. I think, like, they all supposedly die when the ship floods or something because she tells them to go in, like, a certain compartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
I realized that a couple years ago watching this a million times. Because you don't care about these fuckers.
Oh, no.
Here's some Navy stuff. What's going on here?
This is all jacked up, dude. Makes no sense. This guy's like a fucking, like, rear admiral or something. He's just like on a fucking shitty...
Coast Guard. It's a Coast Guard vessel.
Yeah.
Right?
It doesn't make any sense, yeah. He's got a ESWAS pin, which is something you earn in the Navy.
He's got a national.
I'm pretty sure if you go from Navy to civilian, you don't wear your Navy clothes. That's just impossible. If he's Coast Guard, they have similar uniforms, but they don't look like Navy uniforms. You know.
Movies always fuck up military stuff.
Yeah, they don't care.
Would you expect this fucking movie to get it right?
Yeah. I mean, a guy. Let's just say. Okay, he's a big shot Navy guy who's pretty much like an admiral or something. He's like a upper echelon Navy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be fucking pedaling around a little boat like this.
Yeah, that's stupid.
You know, I mean, this is beneath him big time.
So it's supposed to be a cruise ship too, right?
I don't know what the fuck this thing is. It's a shitty boat that they try to make look like a fancy...
Yeah, that's true.
Cruise boat? It's not. It's like a fishing vessel.
Yeah, I never get the impression that this is like a nice cruise ship.
No, it's not, dude. It's like some sort of like commercial boat. Middle-sized boat, right? See how yellow it is?
Yeah, I know.
So dumb. So dumb. There's our Crazy Ralph.
Yep. This voyage is doomed. He's like,
not
yeah,
even
tell
a
me
shadow of what Crazy Ralph was.
I don't know. You can tell they wanted him to be just like Crazy Ralph. Oh, party time! Yeah, just look at the outside of it. It doesn't look nothing like.
Oh, that is definitely a commercial vessel of some sort.
It's dirty and the floor's all scratched up, the deck and everything.
The Lazarus, Panama. It is kind of interesting they use the word Lazarus, though, because Lazarus is like the character in the Bible who comes back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never put that together.
I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it seems like an obvious connection. But
sick dance moves, bro.
I know. Dude, it makes no sense to have a dance floor on a boat like this, of that size. Mm-hmm. Like, once they got out to sea, that shit would get all fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way. Everybody would be falling over everywhere.
Mm-hmm. The clothes are definitely transitioning into the 90s.
Oh, yeah. They're right on the cusp, dude. Mm-hmm. A little bit of 80s, a little bit of 90s. Mm-hmm. And that haircut, too, is very, like, 90210.
Yeah, Jason Priestley.
Yeah. Look at the deck chairs with the blankets. Like it's the Titanic or something. Yeah. People don't sit in chairs like that on a little boat like that. Maybe if it was a cruise ship, yeah.
Yeah, a giant ship where it's not going to be rocking like crazy.
That's a health hazard, or what do you call it? A life hazard or whatever. Mm-hmm. Safety hazard.
Fucking fall right off and rocks enough.
Mm-hmm. Put on my shitty necklace.
Yeah.
It's like going to turn neck green.
Yeah. Mr. Robertson.
What is it with three prongy things? I guess it's like a little antenna or something.
Yeah. Because he breaks the power to it or something. Maybe it's like...
Do you think that the Robin's Egg Blue is a throwback to Pamela Voorhees there? The vest, like, underneath?
It might be.
Just like a faded echo of earlier movies or something?
Yeah. I feel like this director didn't really put that much thought into things like that, though, unfortunately. Maybe some of the crew, like the maybe.
You can tell there's not a whole lot of thought floating around. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just amazing how people become directors and they're so fucking clueless, dude.
I know.
You know? They just had, that was just like the path they took in life and happened to meet the right people, and they're just like these fucking hacks.
Yep.
You know?
Mm-hmm. It's like that comic book place you had a job at that I'm not going to name.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God that place is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that fucking
I know.
doofus, man.
He's like, people wear glasses like that now that it came back.
I know. And they don't even have prescriptions in them.
It's so lame.
He's like, I'm Weezer's roadie. Check me out.
Yeah. He does. Like, if he shaved his hair, dude, he'd look just like Weezer.
I don't know. It's just the times, man.
Mm-hmm.
Check out my VHS recorder. I remember like camcorders ever like that. My grandparents had one, and like we'd pass it around and record like family get-togethers and shit. And it was like you had to hold it on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Now it's like right in your fucking.
It's your phone. It's your phone. It's literally your phone. Oh shit. Jason.
Joan Jett wannabe.
Yeah. Jason gonna get some booty.
It just doesn't make any sense that he'd be more intact now than he was in part 7.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a theory behind that someone explained on the message board that, like... Alright, when he came back to life in part 6, right?
Yeah.
He started regenerating back, I guess. Or something like that.
Rejuvenating himself?
Yeah, like growing back. Well, obviously he got the most fucked up being at the bottom of the lake, but once he came up, he looks more intact now. And then when you get to Jason Goes to Hell, he's got the bubbly head, but he's kind of, no bones are sticking out. And then Jason X, he's normal. Like, he looks like human Jason, but he's still zombie Jason, He doesn't have...
So you mean being out of the lake, he just regrows his tissue or something?
Yeah, some kind of... Because in Jason X, the guy says he can regenerate lost and damaged tissue. That's the only way I ever...
Well, Jason X, that was like technology that... You mean you're talking about when they put him in the...
No, this is before.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning of the movie. That's the only explanation I could fucking think.
I would buy into that theory if when he popped up on the side of the ship there and he looked ragged.
Yeah.
Like in part 7.
Yeah, like his clothes were the same and tattered, but his skin was kind of coming back.
Yeah.
But he has different clothes and black gloves on.
That was just a fucking lazy bullshit
Maybe
move.
his clothes grew back too.
I don't know, man. It's like if they were like Josh James, direct a fucking Friday the 13th movie.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I would not fuck up is Jason.
No.
That's
the most important thing. That's what people want. That's a great shot too.
Like, wouldn't you be like consulting fans or talking to people about it? Talking to people who directed the prior movies?
Yeah. Back then they
emailing
didn't give a
people,
shit,
fucking putting together packs of like fucking creative ideas.
Yep.
It's just like they just fucking took a shortcut, man.
Boom. Yeah. Death by guitar.
Yeah, right.
That's a good...
It's heavy metal, dude.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad they got Tom Savini to come back to part 4. Because he made Jason grow up. Like, from what he looks like to 1, he made him grown up.
I think at this point in the series, Savini, they couldn't afford his ass. Well, they could, but they wouldn't want to pay for him, because he's such a rock star at this point.
Look at the classic fucking Kane Hodder walk.
Yeah. He really does add something.
Hell yeah.
I really was questioning Kane for a while, because I was like, what does he really do except for like stalk around, like stalk and Hulk around?
Dude, he does a lot.
And shit. But he does more. I think it's more subtle than that, even though he's kind of a short dude.
When he's killing someone, if you notice, he always looks at your face.
Yeah,
he always like looks into your fucking eyes.
He knows how to... But there is something about this movie, though, compared to the last movie, where it feels like this is Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
Versus the last one feels like more like Jason.
I think because that was his first, he's getting into it, it was his first time. And now he's kind of perfecting it almost in this one.
Because every time I see him, and it could be just a byproduct of this movie, like something about this movie that puts him in that light, but I always just think, well, there's Kane Hodder playing Jason. I don't feel like it's Jason. I think it's Kane Hodder and Jason makeup.
Yeah, I just chalked that up to him.
I don't think it's his fault. I think maybe it's just the surroundings.
Yeah, his first time. That's why I say like Jason X is like his best performance as Jason, because he's
Yeah, I need to really.
They let him do they had ideas for kills, and he was like, no, it'd be cool if I do it this way, and they would let him. Yeah,
and that makes sense. They should do that. And it's like, I figure they probably were thinking, this guy's in space now, so, like let's just do.
Let him do his thing.
Yeah, I mean, they really should have. They should not have fucking ousted him.
No.
They should have kept him in.
They fucked him over.
I know he like practically begged to be in the next in the reboot. Mm-hmm. And they said no, and that's just fucking a shame. Dude.
That is. I have faith.
Stupid that Donnie Yu or whatever fucked that up, dude.
Ronnie Yu,
the
director. Yeah, he didn't care about any of that shit.
No, he didn't. He'd never even seen the movies or something.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the, it might be Crystal Lake Memories or something. One of the documentaries talks about the shuffle between the studio and Ronnie Yu, and about what he wanted and what they wanted, and Kane was like campaigning to be in it and stuff, and he was just like, no, I want a new guy or something, and he just had never seen the movies, and the only reason why they picked him was because he had done some Japanese horror or something, or some Asian horror movie.
He
before.
did Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky, right?
Yeah.
And so that was a blunder, dude. They fucked up.
Yep. Definitely.
Because that guy, he wasn't horrible, but he just wasn't Jason.
He definitely didn't have, the charisma.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. The old adage is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep, exactly. This fucking guy.
Same thing with Freddy versus Jason.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the water reflecting on the ceiling back there?
I never noticed that. Huh.
Where's that coming from?
Maybe it's like under the ship where it's underwater part, and there's a window there or something.
Maybe.
Oh shit, doing some cocaine.
Yep. She's like, nah.
I'm a good girl. And we have the bitch of the
Oh yeah. The snarky, overconfident, sexy chick.
Mm-hmm.
The bad influence.
Yep. The
corner cutter.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute though.
Yeah, she's not bad.
She's got like a yellow tooth on her side. Look, she doesn't even give a shit they're doing.
Hell no.
But they hate her for like no reason.
Well, she's like that high school bitch bully, fuck with the quiet kid.
It's like, I can't be a girl prettier than me.
That's what it is, because she's pretty, and that's what it always is. She's just trying to find her doggy. Bless you, child. Yeah, see the water reflecting? I guess it is like the...
Yeah, maybe. I've never seen that in a ship before, but okay. They're just trying to add ambiance is all.
There's actually a kill that's cut where he throws the darts in like a boxer's eye.
I mean, I really don't mind some of this ship stuff. I think they just do too much of it.
I think they just marketed it, I don't care. Jason's on the boat, whatever. Kill people.
Well,
great.
it makes sense there would be a little bit of something on a boat because they have to get them there somehow.
Movie.
But it's like over half the movies on the boat. Mm-hmm. And the kills are...
They're okay. They're nothing to...
Yeah, nothing to write home about.
When he chokes the shit out of her, though, that's a good one.
Yeah. I guess this is another one they hacked all the gore out of, too.
Mm-hmm. That guy's like, are you girls doing drugs?
You think he knows they're fucking snorting coke, or?
Oh, he knows. He probably snorts some fucking coke himself. That's why.
Yeah. He doesn't seem very alarmed, though.
Because he's being a creeper, just creeping around the ship. That breathe always bothered me.
Fucking hat, 1 foot in the grave.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I shouldn't be hanging out with this bitch.
Is this the first? I think this is the first appearance of an Asian in the series.
No. There's an Asian girl in part 2.
I was thinking that. They leave. They all leave.
Yeah. She's one of the ones that goes to the bar, doesn't die. But there's like the token black guy, token Asian girl in that movie.
I always like this kill though. It's different.
There is no fucking way in hell there would be a sauna on a boat this size, dude.
Hey,
those
man,
rocks,
it's a cruise ship, okay? They'd be
that is
flying
such a safety hazard with those rocks, man. Like, it's such a bad idea to have a sauna on a boat.
Okay,
this size.
Jason's coming to do some safety management here.
It is, I mean, it's a creative idea. I mean, nobody's ever seen Jason kill somebody with a fucking sauna rock before, but I don't know. I was just like, this is so like far-fetched.
Yeah, this whole movie is...
There's nothing about this boat that screams luxury. Like,
no, it's so decrepit.
You know, they have like the deck games. They're playing shuffleboard. Mm-hmm. You realize that shuffleboard is the dumbest idea for a game to have on a boat. Because it slides on the
move.
Yeah, it slides on the floor. But the boat is like rocking back and forth, so it just makes no fucking sense at all.
I love these upshots.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
See, that's all Kane doing that, like shaking and like
those like
that extra stuff, you know?
Yeah, he does a good job.
Mm-hmm. And that hand coming up like that.
Mm-hmm.
On to the next one.
So, are you having fun yet?
Tons of fun. Especially with that shitty pen you got me. How do they always get their hair so frizzy like that in the 80s? The hairspray?
I don't know, dude. My sister dressed kind of like that during those times. Look, there's no railing on the boat.
What the fuck?
The boat's not even moving, dude.
It's anchored.
Like, she would already be lost at sea at this point. You know, they would have to turn the boat around. And
the boat's probably going a good amount of knots, probably.
This boat is not up to safety standards at all, dude.
Yeah.
There would be a railing on every square inch of the upper decks of that boat.
Dude, it's literally not moving. I never thought about that.
Yeah. It's just sitting there.
There's a fake Jason boy. It's like, I got your leg. Gotcha, bitch. That's what it looks like. Keep that leg. Just kick him in his fucking face.
Do you think that she's just having a psychotic break right there?
I think she's a little bit psychic, just a little bit, you know?
Are they still on Crystal Lake, or are they on somewhere else right now?
Dude, I have no fucking idea. That's a good question.
It doesn't make any sense at all, man.
No.
Convenient ladder hanging over the side of the boat.
Mm-hmm. She got pushed over right where the ladder was.
Yeah. Don't you think there would be some repercussions for doing that to somebody?
I know, creeper or school principal walking around, didn't even notice it.
I mean, that's basically attempted murder.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. I guess it was easy to get away with those things in the 80s.
In 1989?
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine, you know, yeah.
Do you think they would maybe turn the boat around and go back? Because, I mean, that's a pretty big deal, right?
Mm-hmm. Gotta get to Manhattan. Fuck that shit. Should be alright.
Like, let's just brush it off and go have a good time.
Mm-hmm. I do like this movie how they kind of gave her a little backstory with him, you know, like getting pushed in the lake and all that.
Yeah. I mean, they try to give it a little, they try to ground it a little bit with a little backstory with her. Like, she basically, kind of like in part 2, or part 3, where the girl there was that one girl who had an encounter with Jason.
The main chick.
Yeah. In the woods or whatever, and she got away, and it's the same thing. It's just on a boat.
Yeah.
She's afraid of the water.
Yeah. You're all gonna die.
Wouldn't you just be like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Like, what do you do here? You mop the decks or what? Shut the fuck up.
How do you not accidentally bump into Jason here either? So.
I know. There's only so many places he can hide.
Yeah. I always like these little weird things they did in this movie. That's probably the most blood in the whole movie.
It's a very Freddy moment.
Oh yeah, definitely. See, now he's getting a little bit more deformed and shit.
Yeah, he look like another ethnicity?
He does look a little Asian. I think it's because of the bad eyes kind of looks like a slant, like has a little bit of like an Asian-y type look. But see, like, did you notice when he went back in, the silhouette changed to like a man? I wonder if they did that on purpose. Or
I didn't notice that. I'll have to go back and look at that next time I watch this.
I like how they had like different lights, you know, different colored lights and stuff.
Yeah, that was a cool effect. I mean, not what you would expect in a Friday the 13th movie.
No.
Like I said, it's a very Freddy moment. Yeah, Freddy moment. Very surreal, you know? I like how this chick acts like she's like...
So sexy?
Like she's like 50. Like she's got the world pegged. She just knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a bad scene out of Dallas or something. You know, like a very soap opera moment. Mm-hmm. Trying to give him champagne.
I
always thought
make sure I labeled all my body parts.
Yeah, this is a good idea, but the body paint thing could have been done better. It's just so tacked on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even sure it makes sense.
No.
Like, if she just written, like, fuck me on her ass right there, would have had more of an impact than, like, what does it say stomach, but it points down to her puss?
She says, I want to make sure I label all my organs correctly. She only has the heart.
How'd she just do that in the bathroom with, like, her
She's pretty talented. Yeah.
This actor said that he was getting aroused in this scene, man. It's just like,
I don't blame him.
Was so hot. And it's like funny because he's so old now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, that sounds about right. That makes sense.
I'm your teacher, young lady.
Do you think that she would have like gone through with it, or do you think it was just she only was going to take it so far to get it on camera?
Yeah, to get it on camera.
Yeah.
That's it. She definitely does not look like she's a high school kid.
No, not at all.
He could almost pass this one.
She looks like some fucking rich suburban guy's wife.
Yep.
You know?
Trophy wife.
With like 2 cars, a 2-car garage, and like, 2 kids that she doesn't really take care of.
Yeah.
A spoiled soccer mom or something,
If I was him, I would go right over to her and grab that fucking tape and
Oh my
smash
God.
it. Right?
I would have grabbed that camera and smashed it.
Yeah, I would smash that camera and the fucking tape. Like, get your ass over and get that tape.
And then this guy fucking totally botches the whole... He could have, like, blackmailed her, like... He could have gotten something out of this, right? He
Yep.
could have been like, zip. Let's complete the deal here.
Yeah.
Let's seal the deal,
Except he tries to, like, be nice to her and...
Yeah, he's a fucking... he's a wuss.
Friend-zoned. That's really sweet.
At least he tried, though.
Yeah.
Out of his league, but he swung.
I'm sure if he had some cocaine or something, she'd be all down for it.
He just pulls out his wiener and like puts a bunch of coke on his dick. He's like, let's do this.
Yeah, let's go. I always like.
She's like, oh, it's so hard being a bitch.
Yeah. Jason.
Why does he agree to help her?
Because he's an idiot. A loser.
Jason's just like, hey, what's going on out here? Did I hear something? Look at that.
I'm trying to sleep in here. What the fuck?
That's so fake.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
That was horrible. I like this kill. This whole sequence here is really good.
Oh, with the shards of the mirror or whatever? I guess this was a more elaborate death scene.
Just him peeking through the door and then smashing his hand through the door and all this.
You gotta have the obligatory door smashing scene.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have Jason smashing through things. But this whole sequence here, like, when he shoves his hand through the door and grabs her thing and the way he, like, pulls it out is just so Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
I always don't know why Jason creeps around sometimes. You just fucking destroy everything. I guess it's a style thing.
He's got an MO by now, man.
Yeah. What a dumbass. Let me listen. Let me listen. Here it comes. Wham!
Not really a whole lot you can do in that situation.
Hell no. Look at how he just yanks the damn thing through the door. Bonk.
Bonk.
Boom. Wait, that's good old Kane Hodder right there.
Yeah.
Fuck the mirror.
I like that.
Yep.
It's probably a real mirror, too. He's like, fuck it, I don't care. Mm-hmm. I do like the fact that he just goes hardcore.
Hell yeah.
Do you like him in the Hatchet movies?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just always, like, I don't watch him that much because I always, man, I wish it was Jason, you know?
Yeah.
He's pretty good in Ed Gein, too.
He's done a shitload of stuff, though. I mean, it's not like he's not working.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's got to be one more Jason movie in the works for him.
You know,
somewhere.
he did the motion captures for the game.
Yeah,
like,
that's so cool, man. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he did that for a small price too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because they had Sean Cunningham, they had him, had Harry Manfredini, Tom Savini. Mm-hmm. He's fucking worthless. Why are always like the authority figures so worthless in these fucking movies? I choose you, Spear.
So slow.
Mm-hmm. And the red light shining on it.
Yes, that's basically like a naval chief right there.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is not a naval ship, so it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from my Navy duties to, ship a bunch of college kids on a fake cruise ship to New York City.
At least they try to make it seem like the ship's like going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like a ship normally would.
I wonder if they're just moving the camera like that.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
This is the most lame kill. Because you can tell he's not really stabbing him in the back.
Yeah.
It's a good, cool shot, though.
Oh, yeah, the rain going down the window and stuff.
See how he's, like, cocking his head sideways? And that's Kane Hodder, man.
Yeah.
He always looks away after he kills someone. Watch, see?
He definitely loses himself in the role, you know?
I know he, like, smashes shit and stuff before he does the scene. He doesn't have any contact with the actors and stuff.
Yeah, he keeps himself away from everybody to kind of promote the myth. That's such a, like, if you think about the next Slash and one that we just watched, look how lame that is comparatively.
They cut right before anything comes out. Mm-hmm. Nothing did come out.
If they just been a spray of blood that hits like camera lens, that would have been great. You know? They didn't do that because they suck.
Yeah, it's like a paper cut on his neck.
Yeah, right? A paper cut.
What killed him was when Jason threw his head down.
Yeah. Then he stands him up at the wheel somehow. He's dead, but he's still standing at the wheel.
Yeah. Jason likes to have some fun too, you know? Oh god, Dad, no, Dad!
Never got Dad's approval.
Well, Jason's like, man, I gotta make sure the ship's steering somehow. Put his ass on there. He is up there pretty good. He's pretty straight, you know?
I'm pretty sure that's a set, not the actual
boat. Yeah, you
boat.
think so?
Mm-hmm.
You're a horrible son of a Navy dude.
There's some pretty funny scenes later where you can see the walls like wobble back and forth. Like that boat would sink in like an hour if the bulkheads were that wobbly.
I like this guy, Julius. He's like, let's go find the motherfucker.
Oh yeah. He's all gung-ho and shit.
He carries his head around with him at conventions. Like the head that got...
Oh, really? They let him keep it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the better, like, victims of this movie. You know? Like, one of the more memorable ones or whatever, but...
Yeah, because he actually tries to fight him. He stands his ground. Everybody's like, no, Jason's gonna kill me.
But there's some, like, background dudes that you never see die. They just disappear.
Mm-hmm. It's dead. And
fucking guy's not gonna cry at all. His dad's fucking murdered.
He's hardcore, man. He's come back.
What's this guy's job on the boat, by the way?
The deckhand? He said it was a deckhand?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is to basically...
Clean it, swab it, and... It's certainly not one of us. He's kind of right. Yeah, now that I think about it, that guy sucks. That character.
Yeah.
He's useless.
See those two guys behind him? Behind Julius?
Yeah. I know.
What happens to them? Do they die? Do we ever see what happens to those guys?
I think the one on the left gets shot by the dumbass with glasses.
Oh,
I don't see what I don't think we see what happens to the guy in the red. One guy climbs up a ladder and gets thrown down into the radio thing.
Dude, that would be the best role in one of these movies. It's just be the one guy who just stands behind everybody and just you get plenty of screen time, but you don't have to do anything, and then you just die.
Yep.
You know, and like I would love to be an extra in a movie and do that.
They probably only give you like feed you and
yeah, right.
Pay for your cab to go home or something.
Yeah, and you get a free like airline ticket and like $500, and that's it.
I'd do it. Screw it.
Fucking on-screen credit.
Mm-hmm. Is he still looking for a dog? Jason's like, is this bitch for real? I guess like that's him recognizing her or something. Maybe I don't fucking know. In the bowels of the ship. You can't pull it. Oh.
Actually, that's the one thing that doesn't make sense is that dropping anchor in a storm.
Yeah.
Kind of stupid because the ship needs to be able to, move around.
Right.
You know?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's better to go with it than to go against it,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Is this our first POV shot that I can recall? No, I don't think so, because you do see his hand open like a door. POV.
Oh, yeah.
The axe foreshadowing.
Shut. Somehow they even screwed that up. It doesn't even sound as good. It's like overdone.
It's probably a dumbass director just doing it, filling it in.
I think at the end of the day, if this guy really means well, he's just a fucking cocksucker. The way his execution is shitty, but he probably really does care.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just like they want you to hate him.
He's just a dick. That's all.
Yeah, they want you to hate him with that whole scene where he throws her overboard in the water and stuff. That's how like fucking old folk used to like teach kids
people. Yep.
How to either do things or not do things. It's just like force them to confront it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Throw you to the wolves. See what you can do.
Was it aliens? Is this aliens now?
Yeah, that was some goobies.
Some slimy slimes.
Mm-hmm. It's like, hello, little lady. We're gonna go do the tango on the dance floor.
That is a bad scene.
Kind of. He's like,
because it like his cut takes to him like in every spot in the dance floor. This is not that boat. This is a set piece for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's
no boat that says it's gonna have a light up dance floor like a disco.
Yep, man. Let me just spin around in circles. There's doors I can get out of. I know the director wanted people to think that Jason is everywhere.
Yeah, but
he's teleporter.
What's the point of having him be an actual human or actual physical being if he's just going to be, you look one way he's there, you look another way he's there,
Well, I guess he's just super duper supernatural.
It just takes the, I know the teleportation thing is a thing, but there's an edge you have to ride with that shit,
They definitely abuse it in this one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at him. He's like, there. He's there.
I know. It's like 3 Jasons in a room.
Mm-hmm. He's haunting the shit out of her like part 5, Tommy. This is definitely one of the most brutal of kills.
You might be able to find a room like this on like a giant like Carnival cruise ship.
Yeah, not on this boat. Not on the Love Boat.
There's only so much space on a boat, and they're not going to give like a quarter of it to a fucking disco floor, man. Lakeview Grad Cruise. There's no staff. There's no people running the boat. You notice that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's no staff.
Everybody
everybody
disappeared now. There's no one but them.
You got your crazy Ralph, but he probably just swabs the decks, and that's about it. Mm-hmm. But where's the engineers? Where's the fucking... I mean, the 2 guys that were driving the boat, the fucking captain and they died, so... But where's the, like, mess crew? Where's the fucking engineers? Where's the deck crew? All that shit,
Probably drinking somewhere in some room. Fuck. Doing some cocaine. I always thought this was funny. Like they spread out the weapons, right? And there's like one really dingy like wrench weapon.
Oh, the guy grabs it.
And the guy just grabs like he has a hammer with this like. Oh,
why would you grab a fucking hammer and not a shotgun?
Guns,
you fucking retard.
Axes. Let me grab the hammer. And they all split up too. And this dumbass still has his fucking... would they let this guy have the gun, at all people? Dumbass with the camera.
Oh, dude, he's the least qualified for that shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's a serious shotgun, dude. Mm-hmm. It's like, you can't even handle that weapon with a camera in one hand.
Well, shotguns are like you point and shoot it and it'll hit something because of the pellets.
The fucking kickback from one of those, you know? Like, if you're gonna do any effective usage with that thing, you gotta use both hands.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, you lost your glasses.
Why is he even recording this shit? Why wouldn't you just be like, fuck this camera?
He's an idiot. Clearly. And now friendly fire. He's catching up to you in kills, Jason.
I don't know about the electrocution death, man.
I don't mind it.
They were really proud of that too in the documentary, but
I think it's like
you don't just fall on top of controls and die like that.
Yeah.
They're not electrically.
See, my thing is though, it's like there's already crazy shit going on in this movie that doesn't even bother. It's like, alright, whatever.
It's like all your logic's out the window at this point.
Dude, my logic is fucking way out the window. I mean, Jason hits the fucking alarm after the fire alarm.
Oh yeah. How does he even know what that is?
Yeah. I'm sure he has some kind of intelligence to him, you know. He has to do some of the shit he does. But then again, I can't imagine him ever going on a cruise ship and that was a found footage scene. Jason on a videotape.
Yeah, right. I guess that somebody still has a guitar. I think the director has it or something.
Yeah, I think I remember him saying that.
The pink flying V.
Damn, he put a big old hole in her head.
Yeah, he brained her.
Mm-hmm. Let me forget this. There's a big, giant, scary motherfucker after me.
See, you don't just fall into controls like that.
It looks cool, though.
Yeah.
He's on fire and shit's going crazy. Fuck it. That's a cool scene. Jason's fucking... See how he walks away like that? Looks away?
It's like, mission accomplished.
Yep. He's like, that's pretty cool, actually. Never seen him light up like that before.
There's another scene where someone gets electrocuted. Is it in 3?
Yeah, when
Somebody
he goes down to like a little basement, Jason throws his ass into an electric thingy.
That's right.
Kind of goes the same way, but he doesn't light on fire. Crispy critter. That's pretty sad if that's like one of the few scenes they're proud of in this movie. That you know,
he's like, oh, we really want to do something different.
That guy's full
even
of
though
shit.
It's been done before.
That guy's so never seen a fucking Jason movie. I like this. Wham! You're on track?
Couldn't read it before. Now I can understand it.
I know.
There's the fire alarm.
Yep.
So we gotta keep this shit afloat so we can kill everybody else.
Yeah, he's like, someone handle this.
He's been trained at sea.
Yeah. Jason, Sailor Jason. You can actually like shoot Jason with the flare guns in the game now, like to distract him. That Jason Voorhees is alive and on the ship. Here's this random guy.
Oh yeah, this douchebag. This fucking Walkman. Mm-hmm. I used to have like a fleece like that.
Yeah?
I mean, it was like that. It was different colors, but it was the same brand.
Yeah.
With the bad 90s colors and shit.
Yeah. Fuck your ass, bitch.
I think that's a waterproof Walkman, because the waterproof ones were like yellow like that.
Yeah.
Like the yellow Sony Walkmans, waterproof for some reason. It was a thing.
What am I gonna do? What are my options here? I'm gonna climb this thing. Fuck it.
That's the worst decision you can make.
Mm-hmm. They make it so easy for Jason. Jason's like, really? Are you really going up the ladder right now?
And he scales that ladder like so fast, man.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Boom.
I like how Jason's just hanging on there looking at him.
There's a part of me for just 1 second thinks he's going to twirl around like he does in Jason X.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That was cool.
That was a good kill.
Yeah. Julius. The only crazy motherfucker who boxed Jason to his death.
That was probably Lord.
Make sure he doesn't come. I don't want to go back in that water, but let me just make sure he's not coming back up. And she's still wandering around looking for the damn dog.
Is that what she's been doing the whole time?
Yeah, looking for Toby.
I didn't even pay attention. So dumb.
This part's pretty cool when he smashes through the fucking.
I don't know.
Ugh.
She's having delusions.
Yeah. I guess in her child mind.
That was in the trailer, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's on the back of the VHS too.
Yeah, that's a selling point of the movie. But you notice how his fucked up eye is on the wrong side? Is it because it wasn't always on the left side?
It changes.
Like part 2? Yeah, exactly.
His bad eye is the left, I think.
I wonder what Stephen King thinks about his little...
About Jason?
About, they use his name and his pen in this movie. Like, as a weapon or whatever, and obviously...
I don't remember what I was watching, but Stephen King was talking about these movies, and he
probably
said...
thinks these are dumb as fuck.
No, he likes them because, like, his little kid had like, a Jason toy, and it was, like, his protector or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Stephen King got respect, yo.
Power room.
Stephen King does make some outlandish stuff, so I would think that he wouldn't be too hard on
It's weird. Like he criticizes, I think, his own projects.
Yeah.
When they make movies out of his books,
mm-hmm.
he criticizes those a lot. But
they do change a lot of stuff, and it's
I was actually back in the 80s when I lived in Maine.
Uh-huh.
I lived there for 6 years, and my mom and I went to the movies to go see in Bangor. He lives in Bangor, Maine, and the closest theater to us was in Bangor, so we drive 45 minutes to get out there to go see a movie. Mm-hmm. And we went and saw I think it was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Nice.
And we got our tickets, and we went in, and we were at the concession stand getting popcorn, and I stood behind Stephen King.
Nice.
To get popcorn, and he got a big bucket of popcorn. He was going to see some movie. I don't know what it was. I should look up and see what the movies were in that year.
You could probably tell
what he probably picked,
Yeah.
But I just remember because people would see Stephen King around Bangor all the time, because he was just a public figure. Like he would just show up at hockey games and stuff.
Yeah.
But I always remember that, man. That was a really cool moment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think even my mom knew that it was Stephen King because he's such an ugly mug, dude.
Yeah, he's got a very distinctive face.
Mm-hmm.
All his movies take place in Maine, or his stories take place in Maine, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. He writes about what he knows, know.
Those are usually the best stories when you write on life experience or use that. See,
look, this is where the walls get wobbly. See, that shit's all wobbly.
I think this is the explanation of how all the other people die, because look
at those walls; they're all wobbly, man. It's like plywood. It's not even metal. It's just such a set. Mm-hmm. What's that? What were you saying?
I think that's the explanation as to how all the other people die, because the teacher gives her the pen. She brings them all to a room and it gets flooded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what's so stupid though?
I never noticed that. I always ignored what she said because she's such a boring character.
Yeah.
A passing character or whatever, but...
Mm-hmm. It's Jason's fault!
They had another guy cast in his part, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they shot a bunch of scenes with him, and he just sucked.
More than this guy?
Yeah, more than this guy. So they put this guy in instead.
It's time you listen to me if you want off the ship. The deckhand. Is he gonna kill us?
Is he supposed to be the red herring here?
Man,
Like
he's dead.
like they think it's him. Or
Yeah,
something? But don't they know it's Jason by now? Or
I would hope so. He obviously just figures it out looking at him. Because he thought it was him.
he's like somebody else. Fuck.
Yeah. Would you look at that? A nice lightning strike. Oh, they're gonna escape. They're gonna make it.
Now they're in the dinghy.
He's like, "What's up, guys? What are y'all doing? You leaving me off?"
The dinghy scene is definitely the worst part of this movie because it's so fucking stupid. Because they would have to row their ass all the way to Manhattan. It's like they just row all fucking night long.
Yeah.
Like row your boat. And then next thing you know, they're like, oh, there's the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I always assumed that they were They had to be really close at this point, you know. That's how I made that logic.
I guess. They're like in the Hudson right now or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's a POV. It's Jason in the water. No, it's Julius.
Apparently he busted his face on the side of the boat.
Oh, damn.
Shooting the scene, he like his lip really hard.
Oh.
Because he had to shoot it over and over again, and he like just fucking caught his like lower jaw on his lips on the fucking boat side.
Dang.
It's all bleeding and shit.
Took one for the team.
Mm-hmm.
He just rubbed his butt. I saw it. The ship isn't moving or sinking or nothing either.
It's not going anywhere. It's just sitting there.
I never really put much thought into that watching this movie for all these years. My mindset's always I'm going to watch Jason kill people. Yeah, row your boat.
Mm-hmm.
Gently down a piece of water. I have no
Everybody
idea.
they knew on the boat's dead.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to do it in unison.
I know.
Or you're going to start spinning in circles.
Can you go like this instead of going in a straight line?
That's
You
fucked
fucking
up. They're
lazy
making
bitch.
him. I would have made his ass do it. Like, screw this.
I know, right? Should be taking turns.
Mm-hmm. There's the dog.
Dude, I would fucking take that fucking life preserver off so fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't even wear that shit.
Especially when I'm
Julius
rowing.
doesn't need it. He just survived in the water for all that time.
I know. I mean, if you're gonna be fucking rowing and shit, you're gonna get hot and sweaty. Take that shit off, dude.
Director's like, hey, put these on for the effect.
Yeah. Trying to sell the scene.
Look at this asshole. He's just chilling. Well, here comes the point of the movie here. Finally. Vancouver, New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're doing it right. There you go. I guess the principal's supposed to be like the coxswain, the one at that back of the boat.
So yeah, right. He's a navigator.
Yeah.
He's falling asleep on the job. And shit. So Jason, I guess, just swimming like right behind him the whole time,
Pretty much.
doing the backstroke. Shit.
Yeah. I always just assume maybe he's just walking on the bottom of the fucking water or some shit.
I mean, you would fucking see the Statue of Liberty probably like
A long way.
way off.
And they have other things too that you can see, you know.
Oh yeah, like
And
the
they-
whole skyline of like Manhattan,
Yeah, and there's
New
like,
Jersey.
They make like lighthouses and lights so you can see them through all that fog and shit too. New York City.
The good old school World Trade Centers back in the day.
Yep.
So crazy how iconic that shit was, you know?
Yeah. Most all movies who have like a New York City, they always do that scene by the bridge where you see
Yeah.
the two towers and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're in Canada. Julius is dry as fuck.
They would look how perfect their hair is and shit. They'd be sweating. They'd be all fucked up.
Yeah.
Be all distraught and shit. Mm-hmm. Look at it. He just shows up.
It's like, yo!
I'm here too.
Yeah. Get some good Jason footage here.
He's like, yeah, I just did some serious cardio.
Swimming, yeah. So such a great scene.
Yeah. It is kind of funny.
It's
a tongue-in-cheek moment that works pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's why this movie's fun, you know. There's things like that to keep it not as shitty as it can be. Yeah, let's keep walking in the fucking alleys and stuff. Let's not, go towards the city-ish areas. Shut up and give me the money. He's trying to get some of that.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, yeah, girl.
Oh, this brings up the other point in the movie that shits the bed where like they dope her up, but then she's just like miraculously fine. Mm-hmm. Like if you got hit with a fucking load of heroin like that and you'd never done drugs in your life,
you'd be out. You'd be like this.
Oh my god, you'd be passed out. You'd be a fucking meat puppet, dude. Mm-hmm. I want to see that dog piss fire for some reason.
It's little Jason from Nightmare 4.
That's right.
Shut up and give me the money. That's such a lame line.
So funny that's like how they portray New York is like the minute you get off the boat, somebody's gonna fucking rape you.
Yeah, rob and rape you.
Everybody talks about how dangerous New York is, but honestly, dude, if you're in Manhattan...
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh my god, it's like... I've never felt threatened down there, ever.
No, you just gotta be...
Keep your head on swivel, you know? Apparently in Vancouver is a pretty dangerous place.
Yeah. What I always do is like, I think it would be more productive if we split up. Yeah, let's split up. The big-ass fucking city that we've never been to before, probably.
Yeah, questionable leadership skills.
No, he ripped off my cheap $2 fucking Statue of Liberty necklace. These are some great Jason moments, though.
Yeah. I don't know about the steam pipe part, though.
I like that.
Really?
He shoved his fucking head right in there. Yeah. Kane put some energy into that one. Looks like fucking Teenage Mutant Turtles fucking mutagen.
I know, Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
That's a shitload of heroin, dude.
I know.
She probably OD off that.
Yep. I feel real better if you stoned.
The thing is that if these guys were really junkies, they would not waste their fucking hard-earned fucking heroin on a chick just to rape her.
And they wouldn't look that clean either.
They would just fucking knock her out and then, they wouldn't waste drugs on her.
Yeah. Oh! Where's the spit?
Such a pussy slap.
Yeah.
It's like, just a little love tap.
Look at that skull earring. Look at that. He's hardcore. It's like, this looks like something I could fuck someone up with.
And then all of a sudden, like, Jason becomes a little bit of a hero here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saves the day.
Mm-hmm. There goes my hero.
Exactly.
Taking out drug dealers. Taking out the trash.
That's right.
He goes all the way through with that fucking syringe, too. Twisting it around. Getting up in them guts. And this is what happens when you shoot Jason. Who the fuck am I? Jason fucking Voorhees, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot him A couple times, nothing's happening. All right, yep. One more time, cool. Okay, he's advancing. All right, I'm gonna walk closer to him. You know, maybe that'll help. You know. Nope, because you're out of bullets, asshole. Sheet. And this isn't. Fuck you right into the pipe, bitch. Where are you going? I'm just trying to save you. Come back. And here comes Julius. Hurry up, Josh. You're going to miss the boxing scene. You can't miss Julius boxing.
Yeah, somehow this is like one of the most memorable scenes of the movie.
Yeah, because you never think someone would ever do that to Jason. Give me the police.
I think it's like Jason just lets him do it.
Yeah. He knows it ain't gonna do nothing. Hit me, bitch. Yeah, let me climb. What's up with people in this movie climbing up shit?
I know, right? It's like put yourself in a more precocious situation.
Yeah. Then he's looking at me again. Are you really going up there, motherfucker? I'm getting tired of climbing these ladders. And now you got no. You'd probably have a better chance of jumping off that roof than fighting Jason.
I know, right? Imagine how amazing this movie would have been if they had just budgeted for New York shots.
Oh, dude, it would have been so cool. So much more cooler. Here we go. The ultimate showdown.
Let me see what the numbers are on this real quick.
How many hits?
No, like the money.
Oh, money.
Like what they spent versus what they made.
I'm pretty sure they made their money back at least. I always watch this scene. I think it's cool, but then I'm like, shouldn't he just take the mask off so it wouldn't hurt his hands that much?
I know, right?
Knock it off. Although in actuality, it probably would fly off of his face if he got punched. But see,
budget was $5 million and the gross was 14.
Oh damn!
So they
did good.
They tripled.
Yeah, they got what they wanted out of it. You know, get the money.
I guess if they had doubled their budget, which they probably, if they had done like $10 million,
they still would have made it. Yeah,
they would have made $5 million on it.
Yeah, they definitely skimped.
They don't see. That's what I'm saying. They don't have the confidence that these movies are going to make money,
Dude,
even though they always do.
Yeah, it's Paramount, man. They don't. Paramount's always like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess New Line put some money into.
Yeah, New Line,
but they just didn't really do it in the right, perfect way or whatever.
They let the people do all these fucking crazy shit. Freddy vs. Jason, you know, entertaining movie.
Do you like Freddy vs. Jason or do you like the remake better?
I like Freddy. I don't know. I like Freddy vs. Jason better because it's actually them, you know?
Yeah.
It's not a remake.
They just should have had Kane Hodder.
Yeah, there was enough in that movie to, you know, win me over. They should have had original Jason music in there. They had Freddy music in there.
Yeah, why didn't they... Was that some deal with, like...
Oh, maybe they couldn't use Paramount music.
I like that shot with the rolling...
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Point of view shot.
He's like, damn, that doesn't knock his fucking head off. And the trash can closes once it goes in. Yeah, I mean...
Maybe they couldn't get Manfredini for some reason or something.
They could have used... I mean, they could have used the old tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Because in Jason X, remember when he did the VR scene where they make Chris like this? The old school Friday the 13th music.
That's right, yeah.
So I don't know why.
Probably, do you think when they bought the rights, they get the rights to that shit too?
I don't know. The rights thing is so weird. It's like some things they can't do, some things they can. You know? There's certain things that you can use and you can't with Jason. Like, oh, it's fucking weird.
I just wish they'd make a movie just purely based on the fact that they want to make a good movie no matter what. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't all legal bullshit. It wasn't all fucking, who owns this? Who owns that?
Because now it's that. Because Paramount has shit, Warner Brothers, and New Line. You know, it's the three fucking people now, you know?
The reason why all those Freddy movies were good when New Line started out was because they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the house Freddy built.
I always loved that New Line logo, that old school one.
Mm-hmm.
That 80s New Line.
Yeah. Fucking useless teachers. Enough about Jason, would ya? Which ones? Shut about Jason, would ya?
He's in denial.
Yeah.
You're in the Hudson,
Dude,
not denial.
This fucking
Yuck,
cop's,
yuck, yuck.
his accent is clearly Canadian.
Oh, is he? Really?
Watch. Let's listen. Oh, he might have already said it already. Yeah.
Julius's
Yeah.
head's in the car. Is that the head that he had?
Mm-hmm. He's like, gotcha!
He's being all fucking hardcore.
Mm-hmm. That's the other the stunt double. You can tell. You just look at him and tell.
Really?
Yeah, he's just fucking standing there.
Is Jason off that, or Kane Hodder off that day?
I don't know.
Yeah, the body types are a little different.
He's not like puffing out his like chest or nothing either.
He's not doing the heaving chest thing.
Yeah.
Don't you feel those guys talk though? And Kane was like, "Look, you gotta like heave your pecs up and down." Like
Maybe the guy probably give a shit. Director's probably like, stand there and get hit by the car.
I didn't even really like the slow mo jumpy cut edit thing they did. It's kind of shitty.
She just got the fucking useless teacher's gonna blow up in the car now.
So she was driving the car?
Yeah.
But she's like high on heroin?
Yeah.
Ah, nice going.
Did you notice that Jason actually looked like his normal kid self? Like what he really looks like?
Yeah, he finally mutated to fucked up Jason. I mean, I like the idea of that, but it just doesn't make any sense in the context of the story at all. Because there's no reason for it. Look how perfect her hair is.
I know. Look at that shit.
She's all doped out, but she's just perfectly beautiful.
Yeah.
My hair's all blown out. She'd be sweating. She'd be all gaunt and like
that hair would be
black circles in her eyes, and she'd be twitching. Her eye would be fucking bugging out of her head.
They'd all be all dirty and shit too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool how they did it like that though.
Yeah, there's a cool transition that works pretty good.
Should have just kept it at the camp. Or did the whole went all out in the Manhattan thing.
It's so weird that they would give the exposition this late in the movie.
I know, right?
They should have done this earlier on the boat.
Mm-hmm. I like that at least they did it though.
See, he's wearing the Robin's Egg blue sweater. Miss Voorhees' sweater, man. You can't tell me that was a fucking accident, dude.
Probably not. Oh yeah, look at that. I never even
callback.
thought about that. Mm-hmm. Fucking dick.
Looks exactly the same. It's like
Have the age of
it's like a
day.
decade and a half ago.
Am I? Let's see. What a dick. I'm sure he wouldn't have let her drown though, you know.
Well, usually a parental figure will get in the water with you.
Oh yeah, that's
to make you
right.
feel like I remember when my dad taught me to swim. He was out at the YMCA, and we would just get in the water together, and he would teach me how to do it.
Yeah.
A stroke, basic swimming shit. Mm-hmm. He didn't just throw me in off the diving board. All of a sudden, she remembers this memory, and she looks at him. She's like,
Heroin.
"This is all your fault."
The heroin, man. You were gonna let me drown. He's like, I pulled you out. I saved you.
He's like, "She knows."
Yeah. kid to look like you. Only trying to teach me. He scarred me for life. I had to use my Stephen King pen.
You son of a bitch.
No. Oh. Yep. It's like, oh, dang it.
I'm lying in a bunch of shredded documents right now.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. He had a soft landing, you know? You. They always gotta look back. Just keep fucking running. Let me go in this place. I'll lose them in here.
So cheesy.
I do love this fucking thrown out of the window thing, though. Woohoo!
Jason just somehow gets up there.
Yep, he fucking ran in there. It's like, you still alive? Damn it!
You think about the chase scenes in earlier movies with the final girls, and you think about this, it's just so...
Not as good.
It's so abrupt, you know? There's no real tension.
This is a great kill, though.
Yeah. Is that like sewage water, or is it...
I don't know, but it's got a nasty rat in it. It's gross. It's ooze.
Yeah. What if he came out like looking like fucking Raphael or something?
Yeah. It's like, stay still, damn it! I like how he just slams his legs against the wall.
Yeah, that's definitely a Kane Hodder move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some sadistic pleasure he gets out of that, I think.
Tossing bodies to the side. Nice, convenient. Look how nice that chair is, too.
I know. Barker lounger right in this nasty fucking... She's just sitting there. She's like, I'm still a little high.
I'm just really fucking high.
She's
right
a Jonesin right now.
Yeah. Give me some cocaine. Give me some more heroin. Your parents out in a car accident. You just got your teacher killed in one.
Seems like everybody I care about.
I lose. He's like, I'm still getting laid tonight. Woo! Look at that little bit of a tear coming out. Look at that.
She almost acted for a second.
Yeah. Aww. Let's kiss. Not, let's forget about big scary man trying to kill us.
Yeah, you think they'd be like hauling ass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as much as that fucking the older guy was a cock or whatever, like she knows she would be emotionally, she would still care because he's still her parental figure.
Yeah.
You know? But she's like, nah, fuck that guy.
She's super
He
quiet.
got what he
too,
deserved.
yeah. We have our obligatory Jason smashing through things.
Yeah.
Here's a good one right here. Blam! Fuck you. Doors are for pussies.
Do you think that's New York, or
I don't know.
Is this where we
dude.
switch over to New York shots? I think this is actually I don't know.
But look at
I
all the
can't
shit
remember.
on the graffiti. Like, what?
But I don't think it's a set piece though.
No, it's definitely not a set. It's definitely some subway. Look, Quayton lives. Jason got a ticket. He got on the train. He got his Metro card. I like that little saxophone for this chase.
Is there like a poster or something too?
Yeah, it says like Jason lives or something.
Yeah.
On something somewhere. Fuck out of my way.
I think you really did that too.
Yeah. See, look,
Push
Jason lives.
Oh yeah,
right
there it is.
there.
Jason lives. I mean, I guess the contrast, the juxtaposition of Jason on these like scenes is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool because you never thought you'd see him like on a subway or like, God damn it!
It'd be funny, dude, if you're like, on the subway in New York and like somebody just dressed up in costume and started walking around, like, because people do crazy shit like that all the time, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
This is the other Jason guy too. You could tell he's swinging his arms and shit.
Oh, third rail.
Mm-hmm. He's like, Jason, like, damn, I'm getting electrocuted again. God damn it.
Which way is it gonna go? Good or bad? Usually it's good.
Yeah. Give him a little power. Give him a little juice. Alright, stop looking at him and go. Good job.
Laying on the fucking subway tracks is not really an ideal situation.
No. It's finally over. Again. You see, you can tell his shirt's like a button up. It's like untucked.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess this was a fake subway stop?
Yeah, they did like the thing, like...
Yeah, they built that somewhere in Times Square. It's not really an exit. Subway exit.
Oh, Manhattan. Circa 1989.
Yeah. Batman, man.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the Batman.
That was a big
poster.
year. I went and saw that in the theater, too.
Cool.
That was awesome. Somehow I saw Batman, but not this. I don't know, I guess I was more into...
Yeah, it's the 8th movie.
I think it was just, I wasn't allowed to go see R-rated horror movies yet.
Yeah.
Batman, I think, was PG-13.
Mm-hmm. See all those people on the side? They're like, they had to bar them off.
Oh, yeah.
Just watching. See all those people on the right over there?
They're all roped off and shit.
Yep. I saw something, he said when he came out like that, everybody was like cheering and stuff when they saw him. Bet he felt
I would be if I was just like a tourist and I came across that shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? They're filming a Friday the 13th right in Times Square? Holy shit. I'll be down there too. Doesn't really look like a lot of people though.
Yeah. They probably like cordon off.
Yeah, they probably
Get him out of the scene. Get him out of the scene.
This is like the big pinnacle of the movie with him walking around Times Square or something. This is like what they blew all their fucking budget on or something.
Yep. Only for a few seconds.
This was in the trailer and the commercial too, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so great. I wish he would have killed those fuckers, though. That would have been awesome.
Like a quadruple beheading?
Yeah. Just fucking bashed all their heads together or something.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny, though.
Yeah. If you can remember what his face looked like in New Blood, yeah.
His face looks crap in this one.
It's so stupid, dude.
Mm-hmm. Look at
The
this guy
makeups compared to New Blood on his face, you know?
All of them, even part 6.
Yeah.
Part 6, part 3, part 4, all of them.
I don't know why they did what they did.
They're just trying to get the movie out, I think. Trying to churn out a Jason. It seems like they definitely had an amateur special effects team or something. Boom! Another door smash. It's like, hey, how's it going? This dumbass.
There he is.
I like how Jason smacks his hand out of the way. Watch. Fucking hand in my face.
Fucking cook.
Everybody's just like, well, we're getting out of here.
Mm-hmm. I probably think it's an opportunity to not pay my bill and just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's a cool shot of a broken glass. It's like, bitch, you better stay down. Fuck you up, too.
I swear I recognize her from something else.
Yeah. I don't.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah. Vancouver. Apparently, New York City is nothing but alleyways.
Yeah, I know.
Or
So
Vancouver,
dumb.
I guess. Oh, dead end. Hey, look, there's a sewage thing just randomly open there. A manhole. I do.
If only, dude. If only. Can you imagine what this movie could have been?
Oh, no, dude.
Would have been so cool if they just...
They should remake this one. That'd be awesome.
Jason Takes Manhattan 2.0.
Yeah. I do like the scenes of Jason walking through the fucking sewer in here. Because the lighting's really good. They made all this shit up. I don't think any of this is really under the New York City.
I think all this whole sequence underground is all really, really weak, dude. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really have a lot of,
No.
you know, anything going for it.
Except this. This little parts here where the lights shining on him and going away and shining on him. It's cool. It's cute.
I know everybody's clamoring about doing like a Jason in the snow. I don't really know why that's such a popular idea. Like,
I don't know.
I guess because you haven't seen it before.
I get it because, yeah, it's different, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. I'd prefer the summer camp setting over that.
Exactly. Exactly.
And this random ass guy fucking around down here. Hey, let's just make up that toxic waste floods through the fucking sewers of New York City.
Yeah, like, is that a thing that happens? No. They just flood the sewers with fucking toxic waste.
I'm telling you, man, it's connected to Ninja Turtles. It's gotta be.
They probably had that in the back of their mind or something.
But then
you know?
again, well, yeah, I was gonna say the movie came out in 91, but the cartoon was, I think the cartoon was late 80s, right? Something. Oh.
Yeah, it was late 80s for sure. I think the actual movies were like 90, 91 or something.
Yeah, 91. Boom. That's pretty cool. Silhouette kill.
Got him with a fucking wrench, what do you call it? A fucking pipe wrench.
Yeah. Like, damn it, it's shining in my eyes. Okay. You can totally see his eyes there.
Do you think that Jason comprehends things that people say?
To an extent, you know.
Or does he just hear like a wah 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 wah?
I think
wah, wah,
at
wah.
first he'll hear you say his. I think he probably only hears Jason.
Yeah.
Probably in his mind it's all wah wah because his mind is just like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, and thinking of ways to do it. Hey.
There's no reasoning with Jason.
Nope. You gonna die, motherfucker. Fucking toxic.
I just opened this up with a flashlight. Yeah. It's all good.
You remember this part where he throws up?
Oh, so bad.
That's Kane Hodder actually throwing up.
Yeah, I know. All the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That face is so horrible.
It's just bad design. Bad makeup design. What a fucking letdown.
Yeah. He's just mush.
If they just had like a fucking skull with some chunks of flesh
that'd be
hanging off,
awesome.
would have been better than that.
He just looks like a jack-o'-lantern or some shit.
Yeah, he just doesn't look threatening.
No. Well, old Kane Hodder did what he could. Jason's like, I'm melting.
Yeah, why is
what a
all of a
world,
sudden-
what a world.
Why all of a sudden does the nuke waste matter? Somehow it affects him more than
The gunshots.
everything
and-
else does.
Maybe because it's like burning his face. I don't fucking know. Now he's fine though. He's good. He recovered.
You think he should have like kicked him in the face? That his face would just mash like a can of cat food or something.
Yeah, because it's very soupy and
like a
watery.
meatloaf, you know, would just come apart or something.
Yep. That's what usually happens when you like soak meat, like cook meat in like water and stuff.
So-
the
so
flesh just falls
disappointing.
right off. Yeah, I know.
Just not scary, Jason.
Nah.
Barfing up all that water.
It's like, God damn it! Come on, Jason, you can't fucking hang on. I guess it's maybe burning his body or something. At least in Jason Goes Out, they made him look like he did get washed away with toxic
He
waste.
does that really bad scream.
Oh,
Did he do
yeah.
like a scream or something? Or did I miss it?
In what?
He's just like he just screams out loud or something.
In this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, something. It just, I don't know. Sucks.
Look at that. He's just coming apart.
Even that's at least a little bit gruesome.
Yeah.
But he just looks like
mush. He's just mush.
Like a mushy, like when you carve a jack-o'-lantern and it starts to decay and it's just like all mushy and shit.
Well, I would say that's what a body looks like when it's been underwater for a long time. It kind of just gets all bloated and mushy. But for a movie, it's Jason. You want to make him look fucking cool, not like a pumpkin.
There was no like payoff.
No, not at all.
Visually there, you know. And then this whole thing is stupid.
Yeah.
Where he's just
a boy again, but he doesn't even look like the Jason.
Yeah. He doesn't. Yeah, he's fucking just a normal boy. All of a sudden, it's just like with his fucking Hanes underwear on.
Yeah. I always just chalk it up to her, like she's high and she's seen him like that, but he's really whatever he looks like right there. That's my only way to rationalize it. That mask looks pretty cool now.
Nobody ever does those masks.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever gives a shit about that mask, but...
Nope.
I guess if you're going to be a completionist, like fucking collector, you probably have that one too.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people do a mask of, like, Jason in Part 5 when they dig him up, because his mask is, like, different because of all the paint's, like, chipped off it and stuff.
Yeah. Now they're just sauntering around Manhattan, all happy.
Everyone's dead, but you're in Manhattan, so we're good.
Let's go to Starbucks and catch a Broadway play.
Yeah. Oh no. Is it boy Jason? It's that damn dog that you can't fucking keep track of. Worst pet owner ever.
Is it Toby because of Toby Hooper?
It might be, actually. Maybe.
They still have the grates the same in New York. The lights and shit.
Overall, it's a fun movie for me, you know.
Oh, this is so remarkably flawed, but still so... Look at those cars are exactly the same, dude.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
How lazy is that shit?
Yeah. All right, we need 2 cars right here.
And I looked it up, that Lindy's is still there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks different, but it's still there. But anyway, yeah, this is a fucking shitty movie, but it's like a...
I can always watch it, though.
It's like eating a bag of fucking Cheetos. It's like so bad, but so good.
You have to keep doing it, because...
Yeah.
Manhattan definitely looks more clean there. There's no construction and...
Yeah, I don't think... That, you know, you go down to Times Square and it looks like this, but then it doesn't.
Yeah.
It does, but it doesn't, you know?
Just the general shape of it. You got the middle part and...
Yeah. So, Jason Takes Manhattan, man.
Yeah. Great movie.
What do you think? Out of 5 stars?
Well, there's certain ways I rank them. As a movie itself, it's definitely like maybe a 3 for me.
Yeah.
But it's like Jason is probably still a 3. It's still in like the middle for me as my favorite ones. Because that's how because you can't... Jason movies, you can't really judge them on like actual being a movie.
It's so hard to look at it objectively because they're so nostalgic filled for guys our age, you know?
Yeah.
Like in their 30s and shit. So, you know, it's just like... I mean, for me, though, if I'm looking at the arc of movies and stuff, like, this is probably going to be, like, a 2.5.
Yeah, it's definitely down there.
You know?
Yep.
It's not a good movie, but for me, it's a guilty pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun because it's stupid and it doesn't make sense. And it's, like, so bad it's good kind of thing.
It's definitely out there.
Yeah. And it is what it is, but there's still enough in it that's good enough. It's kind of the end of what Jason really, really was.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
You know?
It all changed from there.
Yeah, because I mean, even Jason X, you know, when he was still Jason or whatever in the cryogenic thing, didn't really feel like this Jason.
I think it's because his look. Because the mask was different, you know. His head wasn't huge. It was kind of small.
Yeah. It just never felt the same after this. This was like really the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
They put it down for a long time and, you know.
Yep.
It was a fun ride, you know.
Yeah.
It was a fun choice to jump ahead from one to the last one.
Which one do you want to do next?
Let's see what we got left to do. We got New Blood.
Yeah.
We got
2, 3,
Final Chapter, and we got 3.
7.
3D. So 3D, Final Chapter, 7. I think that's it.
And 2.
Oh, and 2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say let's go to Final Chapter next.
I'm down. It's definitely my second favorite one.
Maybe we'll get a special guest to join us for the next one too.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude.
All right.
That's another R-rated horror commentary in the box.
Yep.
Episode 4.
Good times.
Good job, man.
You too.
Thank you.
And thank you
All
for
right.
having me.
All right, guys, there you go. There's Jason Takes Manhattan, and our next film will be Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, so come check that out. And oh, hey, guys, come check out our online art portfolios at joshjamescreative.com, and for Dan Donnelly, facebook.com/artistrecruit. So until next time, stay awesome and stay R-rated.